Hi, my name is Cully Patch from Quanterion Solutions Incorporated, a small business founded 20 years ago based on reliability analysis, but in the last 10 years has also done cybersecurity analysis. The reason why that's important is when it comes to infrastructure or Internet of Things, it comes down to not only the security part, which is extremely important, but overall it has to be functional, reliable, safe, and resilient to be able to get the mission done, and that's the big deal. What we've been trying to solve over the last while is working with the DoD to help with their infrastructure and the cost of aging. It's costly. It's of course built over time, and we've been able. It's a little less flexible in terms of getting after today's mission sets, as well as the current data structures that are trying to be in there to be more built into those to be a bit more adaptable and reliable. Point being is that a lot of this is being done across cities across the world, and there's lots of technologies out there, lots to do, lots to research, but maybe some work, maybe some won't work for the DoD, but the idea is that we would like to be able to do that type of research to help the DoD better inform folks like civil engineering to be able to build and rebuild these bases in a more flexible style to be able to adapt to today's missions. There's a lot going on, and from individual projects, if you will, everything from the 5G being installed into cloud architectures being built to the sensors and actuators being built and throughout. And the overall idea, each one of those has a technology tag to it and different types of technologies tagged to it. And the idea is to be able to understand what best technologies would be able to be used in a base and based on their missions and be able to be flexible as well. And the overall idea is when it comes back to an airman like such as the airman sitting here, that the information can be used to make a good decision, which is ultimately the idea, to be able to support the mission, be able to make good decisions. Otherwise, why would you analyze and collect it in the first place? So we want to be able to do that. We want to be able to think about the requirements and what's necessary for the base infrastructures, what kind of enabling technologies, of course, that are out there. And we'll look at those interdependencies, interoperability issues, and compatibilities. And we want to be able to take that information and inform folks like the civil engineers that we want to be able to help here. We, what we did over the last couple months was help the DoD bring folks together from all aspects in industry, academia, and government to look at this problem. Some folks are doing smart city initiatives in the cities, and some are working on the bases to try to implement this data. But there was a great exchange that folks that were able to come and perspective and exchange. We got lots of good feedback, as well as a lot of our DoD sponsors. As being effective. So, but ultimately, it comes down to helping folks like these that often are under the gun to get stuff done, and it's a lot of times you don't have the time to be able to look at this type of research. So we want to be able to assemble that knowledge, lessons learned from previous workshops, from previous prototypes, what's been tried, what hasn't been tried, and to be able to help them understand what's available, so they can make the best decisions on how to implement that infrastructure. And so to sum it all up, we want to be able to assemble that information. We want to be able to help them with the best we can in terms of those base infrastructure investment strategies. So in addition to that, we also have, if you call it a fight tonight type environment, where we have done previous things such as accredited cloud architectures for DoD. We've actually done technology evaluations in the past, and we've actually built prototype software, as well as looked at requirements and standards. Standards are super important as well. This is building them so that they can all be produced equally across the board and more efficiently. And of course, we also perform the cybersecurity analysis and testing part of it. But overall, we want to be able to get that information to the people who need it so that they can do their jobs. With that, if you'd like more information, please contact Alex McDiamond at this information. And thank you, and look forward to your questions.